it'd be fun to create a jar label for some cheesy crack spread that I make often. I came up with a design for a front and a back label in Photoshop. I had the wrong ingredient measurements for the back label, so go ahead and ignore that until we get closer to the end of the video. I uploaded my finished designs to the Cricut design space and saved them as print-to-cut files. I resized them to 3.5 inches to better fit my jar, then I clicked the Make It button. Unfortunately, the colors came out saturated after it printed, just as they did when I attempted to make stickers last week in my Decorating My Cricut Maker video. But I figured I'd keep going with this because I was certain that they were going to be ruined anyway. After all, this was more like a test and a fun project to kill some time. I reused an old jar that I had saved. I peeled the original labels off, then placed my own on top. In hopes of protecting the labels for the long term, I applied 3 coats of the Mod Podge on the front label and only 2 coats of the Mod Podge on the back label. I was curious to see if the number of coats made a difference later. While I was waiting for the labels to dry, I stepped outside and spray painted the jar's lid with a white paint and primer. It appeared the Mod Podge lightened the images on my labels quite a bit. I didn't worry much about it because I was convinced that the labels were going to be ruined with my next step. I went ahead and washed the jar with a sponge because I was curious to see how the labels would hold up. To my surprise, the front label held up fine, but the back label showed water spots and ink bleeds. Again, I didn't really worry about it because I had the wrong measurements on the back label anyway. Overall, it was a good test and a first try. I'll probably try this again in the future. Thanks and have a great day!